Hey Robert, this is Tyler. I wanted to make this quick video for you guys and just give you a couple tips that you can start implementing right away to outrank some of your competition online and really start bringing in more jobs for your business. So the first thing that I noticed when I had your site up was that it wasn't secure. All right, so we want to make sure that we have a proper SSL certificate. That way that, when people are visiting our site, they're not going to get bounced away if they're using a specific browser that's not going to allow them to get to the unsecure site. So that's definitely number one. And then the second thing I noticed that on your homepage here was that there wasn't a lot of content, right? Google loves content and they love to send searches to relevant information, right? That's how people continue to use Google over and over again, right? They're finding out the information that they're looking for. Lastly, the contact form down here is great, but we want to see if we can put it up top. That way we know, someone knows that when they're searching for you and finding you, that they can send their information and they're going to get taken care of, whether it's through a free quote or, even a phone call. So maybe make this phone call up here, this phone number up here a little bit bigger, maybe a call now here with the form. That way people can get their information put in right away. So those are just a couple tips on the website. Otherwise, it looks great, and you guys have a great deal of content here that you can definitely put to use. Going into the back end of your site, we're going to talk about backlinks and keywords. So a backlink is really just a vote of confidence. It's a link from one site pointing to another, and it passes power and trust to your site. Think of Google like a big popularity contest. The more content you have and the more links and more powerful your site is, the higher up you're going to rank, right? So we can definitely work on the power we're getting from the links that we have out. Right now we have 125 sites pointing back to your website. And you can see down here, the rating distribution of these links is pretty low. And then we want to make sure that the links, or the anchor text specifically, is pretty good. So it looks like basement waterproofing, foundation repair, Virginia basement, those are being used, so that's great. We just want to increase those links and the power of those links, like I said. But going into these keywords, we have 152 we're ranking for, which is good. We have basement waterproofing, Richmond, Virginia, searched 100 times per month. So a lot of people are searching for that service. You guys are ranked 10, which is good, and you're starting to bring in some traffic. But I think about all the times that you search to the bottom of the page for a service, right? A lot of people are just clicking on the top couple spots, or even in the map pack, which we'll talk about. So we want to increase that keyword, that ranking as well. Let's see, some pump repair, Richmond, Virginia. That's a good one. Same thing though, 10. Basement finishing, 50 searches a month. We're ranked 12. So we're definitely ranking for some good keywords. We just want to increase the ranks here. And again, to do that, it's to add in that content and to create more powerful links. All right, and then if I were to go to Google here, I typed in Virginia basement. I found your Google listing, so that's great. Let's see how we're faring in the map pack. So if I type in, for example, basement waterproofing, let's do Richmond, right? You guys are in Ashland. I'm sure Richmond's a big area you guys focus on. So we want to make sure that our area that we're being found for is spread out as far as possible. So people are finding us in Ashland, in Richmond, and things like that. So we got Ashland here, right? We want to make sure that we're found all over this area. So if I'm coming down here, see if we can, there you go. So we're doing pretty good, right? We're not too far down, but there's a couple things that we could definitely work on. So the reviews, that's definitely one of them. These guys have 22, 46, 98. So we want to make sure we're getting more reviews. And what are we listed as here? We have water damage restoration in Hanover County. Okay. These guys up here, number 1, they're a masonry contractor. Number 2, we have waterproofing company. Number 3, contractor. So I would say definitely add waterproofing company, maybe a masonry contractor, because you can add those to your GMB. That way Google thinks you're covering more than you are. Or like I said, if you are, then people are going to find you for them. Okay. And then let's see what else we have up here. So this number 1 spot here, they've got some pictures here. So coming down, they've got quite a bit of pictures, right? If they've got 40 or 50 and you guys only have 20 or 30, we want to make sure to max those out. Okay. Coming down to your listing, we can take a look at your pictures. Yeah, we can certainly add a little bit more there, right? Just keep updating all the jobs because customers love to see it. They like to see relevance here, and Google obviously does too. A couple other things we can work on: adding some keywords into this description here, adding some questions and answers on a monthly basis, posting on on a daily or weekly basis as well, right? Any new jobs you're doing, any special offers you have out there. You have an appointment link, which is great, but again, this appointment link, right, it's going right to the homepage. Oh no, it looks like it's to the contact, so that's good. Perfect. That's what we want to see. So just focus on those couple things, right? The pictures, the description, the FAQs, the posting on a weekly basis, along with creating more content around those specific keywords, and you're definitely going to outshine the competition here, both in the map pack and the organic section. All right, if you have any questions, reach back out. I'll talk to you guys soon.